ChatGPT settings and privacy features. To know more about generative AI, ChatGPT, and how do you make effective prompts, I would invite you to check out another recording on how do you make effective prompts in AI. This one, we would be focused on exploring some of the settings and the privacy features in ChatGPT. The features we would be exploring in today's would be more so in relation to settings, privacy, archive, memory, and temporary chats. I will now switch my screen to the chat GPT that I have already have an account on. I have logged in and I'll be using that to show you how you access those features. So this is how the ChatGPT screen will look like once you have made an account, or and it will ask what can I help with, and a space for you to write a prompt. To get oriented to what you're seeing right now, on the left side is the sidebar in which you will have the different conversations that you've had with ChatGPT. This would be the main screen, and this would be anything that you would like to ask. So for example, if I like, hi, how are you feeling today? And it will then give me a response. Hey, Ellie, I'm feeling great. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going? I did not share my name. It already knew my name was Ali because one of the features that ChatGPT has that it remembers. It has a memory. It remembers the previous conversations that I've had, which can be a very good thing in some cases and not such a good thing in other cases. And we'll explore that in a while. So to explore the features, the settings, what will you do? You will click this icon at the top right. Right now it says A because I'm signed in into my through my personal account. That's why it's showing A over there. And you'll go and click on settings. So once you go in there, on the left side, you'll see the general settings, and those will be showed on the right hand side. So theme would be system. How do you like it dark? Do you like it light? That's what the theme suggests. There's this option of archive chats. What does and I don't have any archive chat right now. What archive chats mean that if your memory is full, because ChatGPT has a certain limit of memory that it can hold, you can archive chats, and this will be showed here. So for example, on this page, if I want to say program summary reduction, I have a conversation going on, I will click on these three dots and I will click on archive. Now this will disappear from the sidebar, and it will now show in my archive chats. So if you go on settings, if you go on click manage on archive chats, it will show you the date this archive chat was created. And this is a way of storing all your conversations. Even if once the memory gets full, you can archive it so that it's always there and you can retrieve it from there. If you want to archive all the chats that are already there, so maybe a time comes when when memory is full and you don't have time to go individually to different chats, you want to archive everything that you've had, just click on archive all and it will archive everything that you have had a conversation with ChatGPT so far. Delete all chats is a feature that will delete all the chats. Click on the left hand side, there's a personalization, and this says memory on top. So I'm going to read it what it says. ChatGPT will become more helpful as you chat, picking up on details and preferences to tailor its responses to you. To understand what ChatGPT remembers or teach it something new, just chat with it. So if you write the prompt, remember that I like concise responses, you know that the ChatGPT will now remember that you like short responses. Or you say, remember that I am a college professor teaching this. It will always remember the context where you're coming from. I'm teaching at Columbia College. Give a brief description of the college. ChatGPT will remember. I just got a puppy. What do you remember about me? You can ask them, and ChatGPT will say. If you want to click on manage memories, it will tell you exactly what the memories that it does remember from all of your chats previously. So this is a way to manage memories based on everything that you have told ChatGPT, and it will store it in its memory. The other things, I'm not going through all of those things in detail, but you can actually connect your Google Drive, your Microsoft OneDrive through ChatGPT. So if you want to drop anything from there, you can directly drop and it will analyze those stuff or use it in whatever way you require. Another feature of ChatGPT is you can use it to search, to reason, and there's a plus sign where you can connect it to Microsoft OneDrive, as we just saw, connect it to Google Drive or attach a file from the computer and use it to for whatever reason you want it to, for analysis you want, for brainstorming, and ChatGPT will use the attachment. um, at the on the top corner, you'll see it's written Chat GPT, and it says Chat GPT Plus, Chat GPT great for everyday tasks. So Chat GPT 4.0, that's the most recent one. It has a certain limit in a day. So if you're not subscribed, if you're using the free version like I am, you will have a certain hours of the day that you can use it for. And then once though that limit of responding with ChatGPT has reached, you will have to wait a few more hours to reset it, or you can use the normal basic one. If you click on new chat, let's say if I want to create a new chat, whatever you want to write, on the top right, you'll see temporary. So if it's checkbox temporary, it means that this chat will not appear in history, use or create memories, or be used to train our models. For safety purposes, we may keep a copy for up to 30 days. But ChatGPT will not remember whatever you type in this. ChatGPT will not learn itself because it's a generative AI model, which means that it learns from our responses. If we are using a temporary chat GPT will not remember what we're conversing about. So if there is a conversation you want your chat GPT's feedback on, maybe it has some names required, maybe it's a confidential information, you can use a temporary chat so that it doesn't remember whatever we are telling them to. Another quick thing would be a better way to interact with ChatGPT would be not to use names. If it's an email you're typing, if it's a letter you're typing, get the content, copy it, paste it, change it, and then add the name in later, just for safety and security purposes. So this is how your privacy can be maintained. And if you don't want ChatGPT to learn from your responses, you can toggle it off so that it does not learn from the responses that you are giving them. These are some of the features of ChatGPT that we wanted to explore with you. Thank you so much. We hope that this has helped you. Please do write back with if there's anything else that you want to explore to about ChatGPT or any other AI model, and we would be happy to do that with you. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.